Hey everybody, I'm back. Something doesn't look right. It's like really... It's white on the capture, but it's like faded yellow on my monitor. Why would that be? Not nearly as vibrant. Why is it like that? Why would it be like that? Like the pass-through is all fucked. I thought it looked a little funky. Hold on. Yeah, that's so weird. I would think that would be purely down to settings on my display. I don't think it was all faded out before. Sorry, folks. Yeah, it's PlayStation, which makes it even more confusing. Why the capture looks normal, but the pass-through does not. What? Yeah, it looks like it's dimmed? That doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, hold on. I think that might be it. That was it. Okay. Yeah, this display when it goes into HDR mode just looks like dookie. Or it requires like a massive amount of tweaking and configuring. Okay. We're back. We're so back. Wait a minute. There we go.
AG Systems.
I think you can see in the more intense glow. I don't like Auricom. You just have to win races? We can do that.
Welcome to Sonntag Climb.
Why is it flickering like that? Kind of weird.
3, 2, 1.
Who cares? Time to go fast. Oops! Time trial's off to a good start. Yeah, I probably should have checked and made sure that it's running at 60 hertz. I think I saw that it was. Man, imagine that Sony's awesome and not shitty, and they made a new WipEout to show off the PlayStation 5 Pro. Wouldn't that be cool? No. Guess we'll just have to buy another patch for Horizon. Yeah, Studio Liverpool. Try making a games of service game next time, dipshits. Make a shooter with big tough marine guys. And then switch it up and start making movies about dads that cry all the time. You want to get paid by Sony? You want to make stupid little racing games? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That was one of those studios that I kind of... Whoops. Man, I gotta stop doing that. That was one of those studios that I always hoped it would reform under a different publisher, but... The world is too sinful. The world doesn't deserve them.
Session complete. Bronze medal awarded.
Bronze! I'm gonna try to mobile wipeout, but immediately 180'd. I remember that. I was dog shit at these games. They're very hard, or at least the original wipeouts were. I think Omega Collection isn't quite so punishing. Whoops. Man, one of these days I'm gonna learn. I don't know where it's safe to do the boost on this track. There we go. What about this one? Nope. Well, kinda. Oops. Shit. Oh. Morrissey, thanks for the sub.
Final lap.
Ooh, and Sethio, thank you. You're correct, by the way. The music does slap hard. Games used to have good music. And then games stopped having good music. And then Cyberpunk came out and no one cared. Which means that gamers don't have functioning ears.
Session complete. Gold medal.
That's more like it. And there's Auricom.
EGX.
Played through The Getaway? Oh man. I've never played that one, but I've heard it's real bad. Like stuntman level tough. Strum Theory, thank you for the YouTube membership. Hell yeah, I remember when I didn't know it was a prototype. That makes sense though. When Angelina Jolie lost her high score in WipEout at the arcade. Formative moment. Y'all remember where we were? Ah, damn it. Wall rubs are no bueno.
Missile.
Ooh.
Leech beam. Cannon.
I'm getting lashed. I'm getting leashed. Getting leeched.
New lap record. Final lap. Missile.
Ooh. Yeah.
Cannon.
Shield active.
Race complete.
Wait, that Hackers soundtrack was popular enough they had a Hackers 2 and 3 soundtrack even though the movie sequels didn't actually exist. Ah, I'll have to look those up. Probably some hot tracks on those. Just like started to get increasingly filled with like 90s EDM tracks instead of what was actually in the movie. Tracks from and inspired by the major motion picture Hackers.
Cannon.
Zathras. Zathras the Second. Zathras 2. Thank you very much for the sub.
Cannon.
Oh. It's so peaceful. Thanks for the raid, David. How was the stream?
Cannon.
Hello, big baby.
Cannon.
Yeah, Slater, I'm trying my hardest to
Final lap.
shove my head in the sand today. I did my part. And now if people really want to fucking felon fascists to run the United States, then I guess they're gonna get their way. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see. Apologies if that's, well, maybe a half apology. You get an Apollo, an Apollo. That's all you get. If your hopes lie otherwise tonight.
Race complete.
But you still get half. Apollo. Oh, playing Super Mario Brothers got to World 5 and it became impossible. Yeah, Super Mario Brothers is no fucking joke, man. I've never legitimately played through and beaten Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, sorry you feel that way. Is basically where I'm at, but what do I care? I'm a white dude, so I stand to gain either way, really. Either way, I win. What's up? Oh, Steph killed the spider.
Bomb.
Did you ever play the first WipEout that came out on PSP? Yeah, it's pretty much all I played on PSP. I played that and Luminous a ton, and that's kind of it. I tried to play Monster Hunter, but that was a nightmare. Took a long time to wash the taste of PSP Monster Hunter out of my mouth. Yeah, one of them. There was one at launch, right? It's 2097, I think. It was like the kind of throwback prequel-y one. Oh, ugh. 2048. My bad. Yeah. Oh, that was Vita. Ah. Oh. Pure was on the first PSP. Okay. What a good name. What a classy name. I played Pursuit Force. That game was pretty rad. Adorable.
Minds. Rockets.
Race complete.
Oh, DJ Max. DJ Max for PSP. Ah. Normally I sleep through them too, but I actually have to be up to work now on projects, and my job security kind of depends on the outcome. Ugh. Yeah, that's high stakes. I guess mine too? If Trump outlaws violent video games or something? Ugh. Blew myself up. This will now be a WipEout stream. Or is WipEout too violent? How does Jesus feel about WipEout?
Cannon.
You'd probably be cool with it.
New lap record.
You know, Tetris only. Is Tetris too violent?
Shield. Shield added.
Oh, I am about to die! Call an ambulance.
Missile.
Oh, don't hit me! Okay. Maybe for me? We'll see.
Cannon. Rockets. Cannon. New lap record. Final lap.
Rockets. Shield.
Cannon.
I'm not taking any of these corners very elegantly. Quake. Hell yeah.
Cannon.
Ah, that was it. Wait. Fuck you! Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it. I had him. I never had my car.
Complete. Gold medal.
Whatever.
awarded.
We got a gold. I'm in your face.
Harimau.
Hey, Zathras. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. Awfully generous of you. Rustic Pizza, Tobias, Playboy Farty, Ex Hrista, and Hobo Spidey. All catching subs there. Very good, very good. Appreciate you. Hello, Kanan. Oh, powerful. Whoop. Oops. Shit. thinking that's a way harder turn than it is. Uh.
Final lap. Session complete. Bronze medal awarded.
Race again. I don't remember liking Jet Moto as much, which is weird because they're both kind of floaty racing games. Oh no, this was never in arcades, big baby. Aside from that one scene in Hackers. Oh! Smooth. As weird as Mario Kart is.
Final lap.
Might be better to not try to hit those boosts and just get that turn. Oh, I forgot. It doesn't matter.
Session complete. Gold medal awarded.
Either way, my girlfriend's coming out, so I'll be getting drunk and receiving cuddles regardless of the outcome. That's good. Take care of yourself, folks, and if that includes self-administering a little whiskey and a little cuddle, that's okay.
Harimau.
Oh, Arcade SSX? Where there was, what, Alpine Racer? Those, like, stand-up games where you had to stand in the little skis or the snowboard and move it around? That would have been pretty cool as an SSX game.
Welcome to Metropia.
Ah, much. Oh,
Gold medal awarded.
Just hot lap,
Session
okay.
Complete.
what is it? Vertigo. On. Hey, unlocked Auricom. How about that?
Auricom.
It does look very patriotic. One day I'd like to take a trip to Japan just to take an arcade tour. I went to a couple of arcades in Japan. It was pretty awesome. Although, like, the arcade scene isn't what it used to be. But you can still find some, or at least when I went, you could still find some dank basements where people are smoking and playing Street Fighter. And there were still some, awesome. Some, like, Sega Super Arcades, and I can't remember the name of the chain, but there was like there's a Taito Super Arcade too. It has like a big Space Invader over the logo or the entrance.
New lap record.
Those were fun. Like an entire floor just for crane games and stuff like that. Shit.
Leech beam. Bomb.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
My AI sounds like he's had a tracheotomy.
Energy critical. Missile. Missile.
Yeah, I deserve that, I guess.
Rockets.
This one's a little heavier.
Eliminated.
Bit of a lead sled here.
Cannon.
Jesus. These fucking hairpins are fucking me up. Sugma?
Race complete.
Damn, that was tough.
Bronze medal awarded.
I like my little turn signals on the side. Oh man, that 808 bell. Ding ding! Gosh. Ah, damn! Ugh!
Mines.
Ah, fuck. I tried to adjust out of the way and I ended up just steering into it because of a dip in the track. Too much. Man, I'm trying to figure out the handling on this one. It's a clunky boy.
Bomb.
Christ! Also, these other ships are not giving me anything.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
New lap record. Rockets.
Oh, they're very good about shoving me off of line. Too much turbo! Where's the track? Ugh.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
Shit.
Final lap.
Shield active.
Cannon. Rockets.
Leech beam.
Missile. Cannon. Cannon. Race complete. Gold medal awarded.
Need a modern pod racer? I agree. More hover car futuristic racing games. There was a game that came out pretty recently that I had a sponsorship for called Phantom Spark.
Auricom.
Very minimalist kind of hover racer, but it is kind of this kind of game. Less stressful though, but it is all about racing line and throttle control and chill beats and sort of vapor wavy landscapes of smooth gradients. Pleasing pastels. Hey, Stephen Truth. What's good with me? Pretty much everything in life right now. Trying my best to ignore what's going on in the United States at the moment. Resigning myself to whatever happens. But apart from that, have a pretty stellar day. Got a lot of paperwork and shit out of the way early, so that's nice. Just reconciling my business paperwork, really, my accounting. Doing an audit of the status of my invoices. But whatever, it's done now. I did laundry today too, so it's like got a lot of repetitive grind tasks out of the way. And now I'm trying to muse on what to have for dinner. I wonder what's for dinner. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And then I'm going to be recording a games cast with Bruce way later tonight. If I'm still conscious, I don't know. Sometimes I fade pretty hard in the evening time, and that doesn't make for the most sparkling podcasting. But I also have a coffee in the fridge. It's just chilling and waiting for me.
Final lap.
I didn't finish it yesterday, so I stuck it in there. I'm at the age now where I'm at this constant rolling over cycle of making things, not finishing them, and then sticking them in the fridge. But that's good, because that just means I can enjoy it later. Nothing beats the internal harmony you feel when you save a little treat for yourself later and then you go back and enjoy it. Oh man, I was off by like half a second.
Silver medal awarded.
What is white coffee? I know of flat white, which is just espresso and shitloads of milk or cream. I'm already fucking it up. What is it made with different kinds of beans or something? What kind of beans are we talking about? What's the bean situation? Bad. and he's talking to somebody and I can't figure out who.
Perfect lap. Final lap.
I mean, I'm ahead of my ghost still. And as long as I'm ahead of the ghost, I'm pretty sure I've got the gold. So I was only off by like half a second.
Session
Yeah.
complete. Gold medal awarded.
Okay, the beans are white. White beans. How do you get white beans? Are they just not, like roasted? Because coffee beans are green and then they're roasted to varying levels of darkness. Making you miss Redout? Soundtrack is a lot better though. Yeah, Redout had really good controls. I really appreciated its interpretation of like floater racing. How it was all about like pitch and turning into things and like angling in your car. It was actually kind of like motorcycle racing now that I think about it. It's kind of all about leaning forward and back and shit.
Check project.
Oh, roasted at a lower temperature. Ah. 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 No, I've never had white coffee. I didn't have the worm poop coffee. But there was a cafe in SoCal that had it for a minute, I think. There's some kind of coffee where like they let worms eat the coffee beans and then shit out the coffee and then that's what they use to make coffee. It's gourmet. Ah, Christ. But I'm now that I'm on a higher speed class, it's very difficult to stay off the walls. Oh. Hold on. Oh, can't restart. Whatever. 7 laps to get a gold. We can do it. Like that. Woo!
Gold medal
Wow.
awarded. Session complete.
Coffee with extra steps. Never had a palate for that kind of thing. You, like, carafe of drip coffee into a styrofoam cup kind of coffee drinker. I kind of developed my hoity-toityness about coffee during quarantine.
Auricom.
Because what else was I going to do? Sadly, yes. That's not sad. Ah. Key to a happy life is to appreciate the simple things.
Welcome to Lower Thermal.
But I definitely have developed a preference. But I won't refuse to drink Starbucks, you know? I'll still get like McDonald's coffee or whatever. But I have had
Missile.
like pretty bad cups of coffee, like things that the only things I've refused or I've chose to not drink are usually when somebody makes coffee in a coffee maker and they don't know how. And then they usually end up not using anywhere near enough grounds. So then you just get like really limp, weak, hot water. I do want a little kick. I want some flavor. Instant can taste like that too. Sometimes like airplane coffee. Airplane coffee mostly just tastes burned. Like a crazy dark roast or whatever, like whatever eternal brew that they have in those unwashed carafes that they use. Oh, I thought it said landmine.
Rockets.
Whoa! But sometimes when you're up in the air and you're trying to stay awake, you do need just a copy or a cup of good charred gut rot.
Final lap.
Ooh.
Rockets.
There's a couple of diners in LA, like real mid-century modern Southern California diners that serve the most like gut scrubbing coffee I've ever had. There's a place that's actually near where the Funhouse office used to be called Dinah's, Dinah, and man, there's no such thing as a closed colon after a couple of cups of their finest.
Gold medal awarded.
That is some weapons grade acid that they pour there. A real pipe cleaner. Vietnamese drip. Oh, I love that stuff. Mud butt, appropriate name. Yeah, I also have a Vietnamese coffee decanter, although I don't have grounds. I think my Vietnamese grounds are really stale. But yeah, I love chicory, which is kind of what Vietnamese coffee capitalizes on. Well, chicory and condensed milk. But yeah, I need to figure out how to make cold brew and add my own chicory. Once I'm doing that, I'm pretty sure chicory is just a root, right? I would just need to like throw some chicory in there and then take it out after a day. Hello, Bless.
Vancouver.
Yeah, Cafe Du Monde. They put their brand on it. I would when Steph and I went there, I was like, we have to go to Cafe Du Monde. I need to get the coffee and the beignets, and we did, and it was good. It was good. Although I made the rookie mistake that everyone makes when eating a beignet for the first time, and that's like inhaling as you're bringing it to your mouth. I didn't realize that I did that unconsciously until I ate a beignet, but usually you want to get the aroma of what you're eating when you're about to take a bite, right? So I think it's normal to just sort of unconsciously draw in breath through your nose. But what happens is you snort a big old line of powdered sugar when that happens. And then what happens next is magical because you cough. You cough directly onto a beignet that has a lot of powder on it, and it explodes off of there in a cloud.
Bronze medal. ULAP.
And it ends up coating your clothes. I was like, I think everybody gets caught by that the first time, but the thing is, I got caught by that again. I think once I'd finished my first beignet and I was like, man, that was delicious. I picked up the second one and did exactly the same thing. I was like, man, I gotta stop doing that. And it was actually kind of difficult to consciously not breathe in through my nose when I was lifting food up to eat it.
Silver medal. ULAP record.
But I did it because I'm a master of my body. I'm a martial artist with godlike Zen control of every faculty of my being.
Gold medal awarded. Session complete.
You can be impressed if you want, but I won't mandate it. Somebody else might. An alt account that I'm hastily logging into.
Kyrex.
What happens if you fill up the loyalty meter?
Welcome to Uber Mall.
Oh, it unlocks new ships. All right. I'm tempted to get a cold drip coffee contraption. Is it true the results are less acidic or bitter? Cold brew, well, they say that cold brew is less acidic. I can buy it. It feels a little less angry on my tummy, I guess. I like cold brew a lot. I don't know why you would need a cold drip, though. You just need cold infuser, right? Ooh. A lot of the cold brew kits are really, really basic. It's just like a little wire basket that you dump your grounds into, and then that you submerge that in water for like 12 hours. And then, presto, you got yourself some cold brew. I've never heard of a cold drip, though. Is that like... I guess that's like you have your ground somewhere and there's a reservoir of water that drips onto it. But it happens while it's cold? Instead of hot water dripping, I guess?
Cannon.
I didn't know that cold drip was a thing. I'll have to look into this now. Yeah, well, I obviously can't speak about cold drip. My nickname in college. Blah, blah, blah. Cold brew infusers are really easy to use. And a great starting point if you're looking at trying to make your own. Here comes old cold drip.
Race complete. Gold medal awarded.
I've seen a cold drip thing that was a massive contraption in some hip neighborhood in Baltimore once. Yeah, that... My read, just from the name of it, the top reservoir part is designed with ice in mind, but it might be just some pretentious scam thing. It sounds like it. Yeah. Yeah, I would say just get a cold brew infuser, which should be pretty cheap. Even though I'm sure they make nice bougie ones. But you probably don't need that. Especially if you're just starting and, you know, just investigating. I'm a pretty big fan of, like, starting simple.
Harimow.
Chemistry should be the same. It's just hotter liquids tend to be more effective at pulling out hydrophilic substances from a material. Oh. All right. I would assume the same, Slater. I would assume. The drip aspect of it might just be for theatrics. Which is, you know, it's not nothing, especially if you work in a cafe or something. You want a big Jules Verne looking doohickey to make your cold brew.
Venom.
Now that said, there are coffee enthusiasts that swear by all sorts of ridiculously ornate preparation methods. I tend to think that, like, whether it produces a better cup of coffee or not, I think people are maybe more hooked on the ritual, which is not nothing. Using all the instruments, aerating your grounds. Who knows if it does anything, but maybe just using little tools and fiddling with a thing feels nice.
Zone 5.
Yeah, I haven't quite graduated up to that. I do have an espresso machine. Yeah, you became a coffee snob over pandemic? Me too, Sneaky Olympia. Or really, I started making my own. And once I started doing that, yeah, I discovered that there's a broad world of delicious coffees. Luckily, there's a lot of... my thumb keeps slipping off the stick right there. Luckily, there are a lot of great coffee roasters in SoCal. So I have a couple of places that I get my beans from.
Bronze medal awarded. Zone 10 clear.
Radio.
Silver medal awarded.
Need to find good beans.
Some phantom.
Zone 15 clear.
Nothing makes me feel quite so peaceful and domestic
Gold medal awarded.
as having places in my neighborhood that I know to get like fresh bread and custom roasted beans. That's some real like walking to the shops and coming back with a paper sack that's got a little carrot poking out the top. No, it's got to be celery, carrot and celery. A baguette.
Phantom.
Everyone's just looking for a place where they know where to get fresh bread.
Clear.
Yeah. Oh. Whoa! You're home after the hurricane? I don't live in Florida, so saw no trace of the hurricane here. So yeah, you must be thinking of somebody else. No, I live in Los Angeles, so all I have to worry about are the roving liberal psycho gangs of deranged transsexuals that grab all cisgendered white dudes and hold them down and force them to change genders.
Super phantom.
And of course the soul-crushing liberal wine-swilling taxes of California state. That part's not so fun, actually, I'll admit. But since I have lived in oh, sorry, you were asking Miss Bianca, my bad. Yes, I think that was her. But no, I've actually started using the public services in LA more, so making better use of my tax money. We have a public healthcare option here. Medi-Cal. Which I'm a member of.
Auricom.
Auricom. Yeah, my neighborhood is super walkable, and I wouldn't trade that for pretty much anything. Also, I get I have my bike, so I can get to other neighborhoods in LA if I need to. Ah, and we're finally entering the 80s because they finally opened a metro station at LAX. Or wait, I don't think it's open yet, but it's very close to opening. So pretty soon you'll if you land at LAX, you'll be a short 1-hour train ride from downtown LA. Or you'll have to go if you want to go anywhere else. Actually, I think you can catch a connector to like Long Beach or something from there if you want to. And there is a West Side line. But nothing that'll take you up to like Hollywood or anything, not yet. It's a perfect system. Although LA's forced dependency on highways is a really interesting and very corrupt historical tale. It's what the movie Chinatown is about. And what Who Framed Roger Rabbit is about. But yeah. Or, slowly undoing that tangle, trying to become a more connected city, I guess.
Final lap.
Man, Who Framed Roger Rabbit is such an exceptional film. I can't get over it. How is Bob Hoskins so perfect? God damn, how is everything so perfect? That movie's fucking funny too. It's weird because obviously the first time I saw it, I wasn't aware of the like noir detective tropes.
Session complete.
Eddie Valiant.
Awarded.
This is Detective Valiant. Oh man. That cartoon lady, Jessica Rabbit, you mean? Very narrow window where Western cinema was like, hey, what if we just jerk off to cartoon women a lot? We had Hollywood, Jessica Rabbit, and Lola Bunny all in the same decade, I think. No, I think Who Framed Roger Rabbit was 89. They've been doing that since Betty Boop. Yeah, I guess Betty Boop's she's letting it hang out there. Going off a lot of ankle. I'm just saying, it seemed like there was a concentration. There was a stretch. Oh. How about that one elf, that nymph lady from Fern Gully? She wasn't exactly coquettish, though. Although, God, even Jessica Rabbit's role is so fucking funny. Whenever she's like, basically the femme fatale, but they still invert, like, not really invert, but they subvert her role a little bit. She's supposed to be the deceiver, you know? The downfall of Eddie Valiant.
Final lap.
At least those are the noir rules. He's funny. He makes me laugh. Damn it.
Session complete.
Improving.
Silver medal award.
Have you seen Brick? I have seen Brick. I don't know why, but Brick triggered my I don't like how smart this movie thinks it is reflex, which is a very common Rian Johnson reaction. There's something about, and Nolan does this sometimes too, where it's like, God, okay, like you can just be a smart movie, but you don't have to like be so smug about it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, there's no reason. Nothing about Brick is too smart for its own good, which is, you know, Rian Johnson's other films definitely do fall into that category sometimes. Brick is pretty straight. Although, I don't know. I remember getting to the end of it, and they do the pose, right, where the woman collapses into the ill-fated hero's arms, and it's like profile, and they're on the football field, and I'm just like, we get it. And they held that shot for way too long because they were so proud of it. They being Rian Johnson. But he did it, whatever. He did it and I didn't, so he's allowed to make the movie however he wants. But I just remember like being like, "Ay, just get on with it already." That was my reaction then. I was also, I think, a little more up my own ass back then. I'm still plenty up there now. I was just more back then. Well, Sue doesn't like JGL's. That was kind of one of the first return breakout roles for him. Don John. I like Don John quite a bit. Of course, Batman. I guess Inception. It's the big one where everyone is like, ooh, this guy. One of the few ultimately attractive things a dude can do is just whip amazing amounts of ass in a nice suit.
Complete.
Yeah, Looper. Looper was another Ryan Johnson, Jesus Christ, get on with it movie. Going this way this time. Hold on. Too much. Overcorrection. Interesting. Yeah, hitting every boost pad is pretty critical. Oh, I haven't seen Mother yet. I do remember that being the takeaway at the time, is like, man, this movie's insufferably smart. So I think that's kind of why I avoided it, because I already react pretty strongly to that sort of thing. Damn. I'm still trying to figure out how to... I know that there's a great line through that. I just haven't found it yet. I was hoping I could hit both of those and not bonk the wall. Yeah, I just have to turn into that first little blorble a little bit to open up the angle I can take on the follow-up turn. Here we go.
Final lap.
Not good, not good. You to just have a little bit less speed.
Session
Whew.
complete. Gold medal awarded. Auricom.
Yeah. I've been reflecting on that recently. Reminiscing about a time where basically I would come to nearly every movie with an open mind and find something to enjoy about it. so close.
Silver medal.
Really biffed it at the end.
Record. Gold medal awarded. Session complete. Auricom.
I remember liking the wrestler. But who doesn't like Mickey Rourke? I still want to see Mickey Rourke in something Kojima does. I'm kind of surprised that they don't like hang out. I feel like they would get each other. Or that more so that Hideo Kojima would be a fan, you know?
Mines.
And would actively court him for a role in Metal Gear or Death Stranding or some shit. Oh.
New lap record. Missile. Mines.
Oh.
Quake.
Wake.
Energy critical.
Yeah.
Missile.
Shit. It's not helping.
Contender eliminated.
Fuck. You tried, Auricom.
Don't hesitate and let the beat control your body. And let the beat control your body.
Mines. Bomb. Mines. Missile. New lap record.
Damn.
Bomb.
Tried to adjust to get that weapon. Ended up getting nothing and then hitting the wall.
Cannon.
Damn, man.
New lap record. Final lap. Cannon. Race complete. Gold medal awarded.
Where were you with this shit 3 hours ago when I was actually high? I was playing a different game that was equally as fitting for your status of being high. Where were you 3 hours ago while you were high? That's the real question here. was playing Beat Mania, which sounds like, if you're thinking, wow, that sounds like a game I should watch high, you're correct.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging. Missile.
Cannon. New lap record. Cannon. Rockets.
Autopilot. Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
New lap record.
Shield. Leech beam.
Quake.
Rockets.
Final lap.
Autopilot. Autopilot engaged.
You're missing Hydro Thunder.
Disengaging.
That was a good time. I remember playing Hydro Thunder Hurricane. It's like a Xbox Live game. I'm thinking like, this is nice. Summertime arcade fun. I think I reviewed it, actually. Hydro Thunder.
Complete. Gold medal awarded.
Hydro Thunder was one of those arcade cabinets I was used to seeing in the lobby of a movie theater. Hand Rush. Oh, Head Rush. Font too futuristic to read. Ooh. The Icarus. Icaros. Excuse me. Even more speed.
Icarus.
My college bowling alley had a lone Hydro Thunder cabinet.
To the Tropia.
Just in the corner, all alone. No DDR, no Area 51. Shit, that reminds me. I need to put through Area 51 still. Stay low. I also want to make a stream transition that is the Area 51 thing, of like the doors closing and then the gunshots. Then it zooms into the bullet hole. Such a sick animation. Yeah, every pizza shop needed the Neo Geo cab. With what, Metal Slug and Samurai Showdown?
Bronze medal. New lap record.
Puzzle Bobble?
Gold medal awarded. Session complete. Icarus.
Oh. Got sake and Sapporo chilling in the fridge. That's a great combo. You get the sweet, you get the bitter. But yeah, I'm doing some cyber scooting through cyberspace. Ah, Jesus. Oh, it's a higher speed class. Oh, I gotta be gooder. Huh. I remember this track was on the one of the handheld ones, I think. So I remember running it a ton, trying to get appropriate time. Or maybe that was just this. Maybe that was just my memories of playing this. Oh.
Final lap. Session complete.
Oh man, that was like right at the silver cutoff.
Medal awarded.
See that? That was slick as hell. Those move.
Final lap. Session complete.
Oh yeah.
Gold medal awarded.
Oh, this was a Noisia track? Well, hopefully you enjoyed all minute and a half of it. Yeah, rapier speed.
Icarus.
All right. I think I'll play through this tournament and then I'll probably wind the stream down. Or will I? How's it looking out there?
Welcome to the metered K.
Oh, the presidential forecast needle is live. The needle is live. I did play Fast RMX. I really liked that game. I was I wonder what Shinen is up to actually, because they were trying to make F-Zero games for a while there.
Contender eliminated.
Nice. There's Fast RMX and then the Wii U one, which was kind of nice.
New lap record.
Speaking of Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles is finally free.
Plasma.
The absolute last, probably, it seems like it's going to be the absolute last piece of software Nintendo releases for the Switch. But at least it made it. The buzzer beater.
New lap record.
Is there anything else that's trapped on the Wii U? Pikmin's off. They got Xenoblade. Zombie U. Oh, Star Fox. Ah, yeah. Right, Star Fox. Star Fox. The HD Zeldas. Oh yeah, I guess Wind Waker. And Twilight Princess. Maybe they're saving those for like a half-assed Zelda HD bundle. Zelda All-Stars that they're only going to sell for 2 months.
Engaged. Disengaging.
Race complete.
Oh, Tourist? Was that Shinnon? I like that. Yeah, I like... I'm growing an affinity for non-combat games. I don't know if you saw this. Maybe. It didn't load in time. I haven't read it yet. Oh! Thank you for the raid.
Mines.
Thank you for the raid, Robbers. Welcome, everybody. Playing the good shit tonight. Mostly because, oh, I need my comfort games. And it's very easy to have empty brain while playing WipEout. Was the time? All right. I have to attend to some business, though. I apologize to leave so soon after people are raiding in, but I'll be right back with more WipEout. I just have to do a real-world thing for a minute. So I'll be back soon. See you in a minute. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. Back at it. Back zooming and scooting. I've got tacos on the way. So we're on taco time right now, which is to say when the tacos arrive, then it's taco time. Born Again Waffle House. Thanks for the sub.
Rockets. Cannon. Rockets.
Rockets. Shield.
Final lap.
Rockets.
I don't know.
Tender eliminated.
Still got some headache shit going on. This is aggravating. It's been kind of on me all day. At least it's been relatively light. I'm fighting it back with Tylenol so far. Hopefully I don't have to go to anything harder. Cherry tomato slap. I agree, Lou Bengal. I agree. Although they can get you in trouble.
Complete.
Little bastards are very, very packed with juice. I've had a few tomato squirts in my day. On White Buffalo, I don't think dehydration is a problem. I've been drinking water all day. No, I just I get headaches every so often. And if there are other conditions like being dehydrated or stressed or low on sleep or anything like that, which I'm not under right now, I'm pretty sure. But that's when it gets up into really bad, like migraine territory. Or sometimes I just get a really bad migraine, just cause. Also, yeah, Jack Chop. The election results, I made the mistake of looking at some of the projections while I was ordering tacos, and it's not looking good out there. But who knows? Shit's not done, but still, it's kind of disheartening. I liked believing that Americans were not the stupidest fucking people on the planet, but I think they might be, which means fuck them. I mean, I already kind of came to that conclusion, but the fun thing about democracy is you get the government you deserve every time. Maybe not every time, but anyway, sorry, I'm getting into my dark shit right now, and I'm trying to keep that at bay best I can.
Plasma.
They really don't give a shit about anything except the cost of consumer goods. Like that's the American dream. Can I buy shit?
Rocket.
Nothing else matters.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
New lap record.
Oh, vitamin C pills? Those helped you? I'm drunk and tomatoes were delicious. See, now that's a good spot to be in right now. Appreciating the taste of tomatoes.
Cannon. Contender eliminated.
Autopilot.
Race complete.
We're having a little bitrate collapse. Tilby, thank you for the sub. Coming to Twitch because of the world right now. Yeah, I'm trying my best to ignore the world at the moment. I imagine once my tacos get here, that'll help. I can go to the taco dimension. But yeah, 111 months. Oh, also, Weaver of Passion. Sorry, I was late on that. Oh wait, hold on, you didn't hear that.
E.
There we go. What kind of tacos did you order? Okay. You caught me, Crab Foam. You caught me. You caught me in a fib. I didn't order tacos. I ordered
Autopilot.
fish de ajo. Wait. I think that's what it is. Garlic fish, basically. Fish in like a garlic sauce with rice and beans. But I'm gonna eat it with tortilla chips. So it's almost like a series of micro tacos, if you think about it that way. And I encourage you to.
New lap record.
Basically, you take a little chip and then you stab off part of the fish and you eat it with that. You can even put a little beans, a little rice on there if you want to. It is your chip to construct with how you like.
New lap record. Cannon. Rockets. Energy critical.
Jesus.
Contender eliminated. Gold medal.
But I got a gold? I guess I had enough points. Failed successfully.
Auricom.
I just need to think about the brave soldiers of the EDF. What terror can befall us when the EDF is protecting us? Oh shit! Bonked him off the track. Ring out! I'll take it.
New lap record. Cannon.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it time to start drinking? Oh! I just saw one fall.
Cannon. Rockets.
I don't know though. I already got a headache.
New lap record. Final lap.
Or I've got the twinkling of a headache. I don't think booze is gonna help.
Rockets.
Yeah, if you're not American right now, I envy you.
Beach beam.
It's actually probably been a nice last 12 years or so. America hates women. We really do. Just can't stand them.
Gold medal awarded.
I'm just glad I live in one of the good states.
Auricom.
I kind of feel the same way. The only thing preventing me from feeling utterly helpless is that I do live in California state. So at least the state has codified a lot of the protections, the basic civil rights that have been fully rolled back federally. So if it's I hate thinking this way, but if it's a really an everyone for themselves kind of thing, then that's apparently what my entire country wants. Fuck you. Toilet paper's more expensive now. Yeah, sucks ass. It does. But hey, hopefully that just means I know that not everybody has the luxury or freedom of being mobile, and it leads to a lot of needless human suffering. But I guess this will just make the red states even more of a dumping ground, a hellhole than they already are. I got out of Texas as fast as I could. I can't imagine like wanting to raise kids in a place like that, but that's just me. That's the glory of voting. Everybody gets to have their say and craft the kind of society they want. And then also, theoretically, you can move around within the United States and find a state culture that's more in line with what they believe.
Final lap.
But even, man, even for my temperament and beliefs, and for being a white guy, like, it was supposed to be my oyster, right? But I still hated growing up in Texas. Ugh. Just, I remember there was a reality show once, or a reality show I saw recently, rather. 90 Day Fiance, which is awesome. But there was some conversation between somebody who just gotten out of, like, they were on parole,
Complete.
and an older guy who had worked in corrections, basically. And the older guy said that Texas is a state without pity. And that phrase kind of stuck with me because it's very accurate. Yeah. Empathy is another good word for it, but yeah, it's that whole complex where you sort of pride yourself on not cutting anyone any slack because you think that means that only the strongest are around you. But really, it's just a lot of people with like compensation and ego problems. I gotta take the high road more often. There's, yeah, tons of boosts up here. Words of Spike, whatever happens, happens. This is Cowboy Bebop Spike. Ooh. Shields charging up. J-Ral. Oh, J-Ral, thanks for gifting 5 more subs.
Final lap.
Very kind of you. Now I mean, ever since pandemic, I've had to, for the sake of my well-being and even making sense of my place in the world, had to drastically reduce the scope of my empathy.
Gold medal awarded.
Restrict my empathy just to me, the people that I care about, the people in my life. And then beyond that, I have to kind of rule it out as theater. I can't let it affect my worldview or even the way that I feel. Until it's time to get educated and vote, but in the middle there. Non or free speech on election day. I like Texas. We are generalizing. Cali seems plastic to me. Only the very plasticky parts of the Hollywood industry, maybe. I guess San Francisco, at the height of tech, was pretty plastic. Silicon Valley's pretty plastic. I'll say this, though. Having lived in Los Angeles for almost a decade. Well, no, a decade now. The most plastic people are the people who move here. And are convinced that, like, it's their town before they even arrive. The people who have lived here for a long time and, like,
Auricom.
work here and have families and lives here are not very plastic. But yeah, no, I encountered a lot of that at, like, Machinima and stuff. But no, there's plenty of genuine nice people here. You don't get that, though, in competitive industries. Everyone's very focused on themselves and curating an image that'll get them what they want. I mean, there were tons of people like that at Rooster Teeth, despite being a Texas company. I think it's ambition that makes people plastic, and LA can be an ambitious city. And to Texas's credit, the odds of running into folks that are not so obsessed with their image or accomplishment or anything like that, a lot easier to find people who are much more at peace with their place in the world in Texas. But also people who they'll be nice to you for 30 minutes. 30 minutes is about the limit in my experience, for Southern hospitality. And then the mask slips.
Awarded. Session complete.
But yeah, I mean, we both have, or we all have our perspectives and our experiences and our traumas. Are there really cowboys in Texas or just people in cowboy hats? I mean, there are people who, I grew up around the stockyards in Fort Worth, so yeah, there are, There are for sure people that wrangle cattle and go to rodeos and stuff. It's a real thing, but I do think cowboy fashion, like urban cowboy stuff, is a lot more common, just because, of course, it is. When I worked in software in Texas, yeah, there were
Auricom.
dudes with like the stereotype is like it's always the goatee, right? It's this right here, only right here.
To the metered K.
Cowboy hat, big old gut, giant truck. And then a polo shirt or a button up tucked into pants. When I went to QuakeCon, I immediately saw all these dudes that had the mustache goatee thing. I think it's to mask the fact that your jawline is faded into your double chin. I'm trying not to body shame, but also like a lot of those dudes, it's like the food culture in Texas isn't great. So people just tend to be a little more overweight there. And I'm over, I grew up in it. So I'm not trying to be, LA shitty about it.
Bronze medal, new lap record.
But like the only good food you can get there is really heavy stuff. Because there's not a lot of interest in good lean cooking by and large. And then beer.
Gold medal.
Someone from Austin who has visited,
Complete.
or Australia who's visited Texas, it's heavy food or nothing. Yes, pretty much. Yeah. That's my experience too. And it can be good, don't get me wrong. Yeah, barbecue, queso. Nothing wrong with that.
Auricom.
That's just the South in general. It is. I mean, Texas cuisine is different than Southern, but yes, yeah, it is. Right. Southern food everything's soaking in lard and fried, and I only live in DFW. There are some healthy options, but you have to search, which sucks. Yeah. Yeah. DFW's not a bad area. Like there are plenty of options for different kinds of cuisines and stuff. But yeah, among other things, I think one of the things that really got me about the Texas lifestyle is that I never found a walkable place to live. The closest I got was an apartment complex that was next to a grocery store. So most of the staples I could actually just walk and get. And then maybe a half mile away was a strip mall that had some restaurants and a liquor store, so I was actually working from home at the time, so yeah, I would take extended walks just to go over there.
Zone 5, clear.
Those were nice days. Not as good as these days, but yeah.
Some rapier.
Dreaded 15-minute city. Yeah. Yeah, to see any of my friends, it was like at least a 30-minute drive. Traffic was already getting really bad. Ugh. So when I went back to Dallas recently, all they've done in the like 10 years since I've been there and driven around the DFW Metroplex is add toll lanes to everything. That's it. Now it just costs like at least $30 to drive across those cities. What an insult. What a spit in the face. People think that it's cheaper to live in Texas just because there's no state income tax, but boy do they get it out of you every other way.
Bronze medal awarded.
You got to run your AC nonstop for 9 months of the year. Electric bills in the hundreds of dollars. I mean, granted, I don't have any air conditioning here, but still, I've never had an electric bill in California as high as I did in Texas.
Sub Phantom.
Zone 15, clear.
It's because there's still some government regulation here. I remember when
Medal awarded.
the electric companies deregulated in Texas. My electric bill like went up 50% the next month. Free market will sort it out. It didn't, by the way. I just got fucked. So that's cool. I'm glad we can get some more regulation rollback.
Gold medal awarded.
Phantom.
You felt freer? I guess so.
Zone 20.
I had less money though. Yeah, everyone pays. Lived in Hong Kong, people talked about low income tax. Government land rent made everything 20 to 50% more expensive though. Yeah, economies are complicated. I guess there really just is no substitute for just trying to live in a place for a while and seeing how it shakes out. I probably would have stayed in Texas if I had found if I had developed stronger ties with my either family or friends, or if I had found a place to live that was walkable.
Zone 25, clear.
Super Phantom.
Energy critical.
Why your local bills being passed should be inspected? Yeah, I did a lot of reading because there were tons and tons and tons of California state and Los Angeles County measures on the ballot, which were really interesting. There's a ton of stuff, and because it's California, there's a ton of tax and spend style incentives of oh, there's money for the schools, you know? But if you only read what's on the ballot, you're like, fuck yeah, money for schools. Who doesn't want money for schools? But if you read coverage in a couple of different outlets and see what they say about it and what their analysis is, then you're like, oh, it's all connected. It's all connected. Ooh. Alternate Auricom skin. How do I stop myself from feeling all doom and gloom today? I don't know that you do. I don't know that you can. It's starting to get to me a little bit. Why does one ship just have better stats? I want to use my new skin. Happens all the time in Oklahoma. We're so gullible here. Yeah, I mean that's the process though. That's democracy in action.
Auricom.
If you can brand something, label it, and if that's the extent that people care. Oh, that's a big chunky boy. Samaji, there's no one's called the election yet, but it does seem to be leaning towards Trump at the moment. Swing states are leaning his way, and other swing states that were potentially up have been called for him. Seems like it, so it is too early, but the thing is it should not have even gotten this far, and it's kind of disgusting that it did. So for me, at least, one way or the other, and this happened in 2022, I couldn't believe. And after, so it's one thing to vote for the man again after he basically says, I'm going to try to overthrow the government, and then he does try to overthrow the government, and then people vote for him again? All right. For me, the damage is already done to some extent, no matter which way it goes, because I just can't. I wanted to not believe that people were that ambivalent or don't give a shit or something. I don't know. Just that fundamentally non-caring about the fundamentals of American democracy. Just don't give a rat's ass I want a flat screen TV. I don't give a fuck about democracy. Yeah. So that's a sobering realization that even appealing to the like core tenets of the Constitution doesn't work anymore. Or maybe it never did. It was never tested so directly.
New lap record. Final lap.
Well, this is the society we've created, and these are the citizens we've cultivated.
Leech beam.
So you know what? Way it goes.
Cannon.
WipEout brings out the heavy talks. It's election night. There's no getting away from it. But yes, also games that don't involve a lot of reading.
Race complete.
Being in the military, I've learned that people have very different values and beliefs. You can't weigh someone else's grain on your scales. Yeah, I guess. That's a good way to put it, I suppose. I would like not to judge.
Auricom.
But again, I hoped that. Yeah, I guess patriotism's not a thing, or people express it in very different ways. Oh, they think they know everything about the secrets the government is pulling, so Trump it is. Yeah, that's a viewpoint that I have tried to understand. The idea that every politician is as bad as Trump, he's just the only one that says all that shit out loud. And I can kind of get that. And to some degree, I don't think that's necessarily untrue. But does that count for nothing? Does at least the desire to play a role, to try to appear to be classy and respectful? No one even gives a shit about that? Also, I'm not quite convinced that every politician we've elected would happily overthrow the Constitution if it meant that they could stay in power longer. I'd like to think that, because it probably would have happened by now. I guess we had some people we had Aaron Burr and shit, Benedict Arnold. There were some people who tried to chop it up. I guess they assassinated JFK. That was pretty shitty. Nothing happened to Nixon, who pretty openly was into some shit. He was pardoned so that we could heal. 3 branches of government help. Yeah, except checks and balances broke down. Trump appointed a loyalist Supreme Court that's going to bail him out of anything now. So there's no check there. Also, like, now they're colluding, and it's all three branches have been compromised, basically. But the people knew that. It's not like it was a secret, and they still voted the way they voted, so this is what people want. What a depressing number of people want. Lobbyists were the real downfall. It was a big part of it, I agree. Campaign funding reform never happened. That's what also frustrates me is, man, there were 4 years. 4 years to try to, like, fix this shit, but a voting rights bill didn't pass, because of course it didn't. I don't understand why Biden didn't pack the bench. I guess it would have given too many talking points for Republicans to claim that he was hijacking the government, even though whatever.
Auricom.
It's the same tactic where you accuse somebody of the thing you're doing right now. So when they say that you're doing it, you're like, well, now we're just name calling. Anyway. Oh yeah, yeah, you will. Yeah, they rule that the president's above the law. That's fun. If it's an official act. Only if it's an official act. But yeah, if that's not the death of democracy, I don't know what is. I mean, like, you're saying the president's king. And that's what people want, I guess. They want a king. Now, to be fair, people did elect FDR 4 times in a row. So we had a king before. So theoretically, this is not wholly unprecedented in American politics. But I don't. Trump's not going to live that long. And I'm sure he'll carve out lifetime appointments for his family. Ah, well. That's for some reason, people really want their tax money to go there. Yeah. Do a barrel roll? I should have done a barrel roll. There you go. Oof.
Final lap.
Oh, there's gonna be no Trump tapping out from old age. The only thing I'm looking forward to, if he does get elected, is over the next 4 years, just like the ever-increasing impossibility to deny the fact of like mental or physical decline.
Session
Like,
complete.
just saying ever more deranged things,
Awarded.
face going slack in the middle of an interview, and then everybody just sort of being like, whoa, everything's fine. Seeing that happen might be fun. He's great. He's strong. Strong brain. Strong body. Oh, yeah. Elon can make him a cyber suit. It will be like Nixon and Futurama. Oh, good news, everybody. My tacos have arrived. All right, I'm gonna give this time trial one more crack, and then I'm gonna go cry into my tacos. And hopefully that'll make this headache go away. Yeah, they haven't made tacos illegal yet. That was dumb. This ain't gonna work. Hold on. A lot of high density areas that have their votes counted late, and those lean to the left. Yeah, I guess this happened in 2020, right? There were just bursts of blue votes that flipped particular areas, which led a lot of people to claim that the vote was illegitimate. Or it was fertile ground for conspiracy theories, I guess. Damn, man. I was so proud of how I handled that turn the first time, and that was all whacked off. All whacked. Do the thing! Damn it, man. I can never get that one. What am I thinking? I keep doing that. Isn't going well.
Final lap. Session complete. Silver medal awarded.
Yeah, the denial phase will be real fun. I mean, we'll have like 2 months of denial, and then a J6 part 2. If that happens, I guess we'll see. Instead all the all the limp-dicked liberals can be the one to deny for the next 2 months. All right, well, it would be nice to sign off on a happier note than that, but we'll see what happens. It's not over yet. Hopefully civility wins out in the end, but I think I'm becoming too jaded and cynical to think that that might be the case. I'm gonna go enjoy tacos though. We gotta celebrate what's good. Whiskey, tacos, hugs, video games. Yeah, we'll see R9. See what happens. Yeah, and there will be games either way until Trump outlaws all the violent ones. Thanks for watching, everybody, and apologies for I fought off the glums most of the day, but they got me in the end. All right, I'm gonna go eat some fish. I'm gonna try to flip this frown upside down, and then record a podcast in a few hours with Bruce. I should be back streaming tomorrow, but I will be traveling over the weekend. So tomorrow might be the last stream for a while, couple days. But don't worry, I'll always be back. I'll be back on the internet, playing and enjoying more sweet video games for sweet video game enjoyers such as yourself. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.